Hello viewers and welcome to my very first episode of Let's Play Roadcrash Tycoon 2. This is also my very first video on YouTube, but it's also quite embarrassing to say that I failed on my very first episode. I was recording the sound and then all of a sudden the game just kind of like pooped out, and it like it shifted me, the computer shifted me back to my home page for some reason, and I don't know why it did that. It just kind of did that out of its own retarded ignorance. So I'm sorry, this is my computer. I don't know how it happened. It just happened, you know, crap happens. So I'm sorry about that. It'll be better next episode. I just didn't see it coming. It just, for no reason, it just went back to the desktop. Like, I did not do a single thing. But this is where I'm kind of explaining what park I'm doing for my first Let's Play. This is so embarrassing and humiliating. I can't believe I'm doing this. But yeah, my very first Let's Play of this game will be on the park transformation. This is kind of where I read the slow, short little description of the park. We were expecting possible UCES park, and the objective is to have at least 3,800 guests in your park, and it's not like your park is going to drop below 700 at any time. I also sort of already started this park. I didn't do much. I just explain it right when I load it. I just make that little I just made all that scenery that's in front of the station of my train, filled in the rest of that little area with matrix base block, and then kind of like made a little themed entrance to my alien invasion zone, which I kind of point out right there. And then those are kind of, the gray towers are sort of like the guard towers of the I kind of got the idea from those towers you see to the right of the screen. That was like 5 seconds ago. I got the idea from that, and I just kind of made like little guard towers out of them. And then right here, I'm like, ooh, I unlocked a Giga Coaster, or I kind of flip out about it here in a second in my original commentary. I really wish I didn't have to do it, but and then I kind of, like right here, I was like, ooh, matrix theming. This is really neat. And I even talked for a little bit about how I was thinking about having a whole area just like the Matrix, just like the Matrix themed section of the park. And then right here, I kind of like point out like what pre-built Giga Coaster designs that I like. For example, I said I like Gradient Wave, and then I said the City Twister one was kind of ugly, and I was like, well, it must look better with the scenery, but I was like, nah, it's still pretty ugly. This is when I say it right here, I'm just like, yuck. So yeah, the first thing I do is I build like a little cafe place, and then I kind of make like these big green matrix towers that go beside it, kind of like symbolizing that there's an alien invasion going on. And then I kind of, like right here, I point out how I made abstract floors under the abstract tube that I have, and then how the guard towers, and then this is where I'd say that I got the guard tower idea from. And then right here, like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for all the other areas of the park, and then I kind of just say like, here's a big overview of the park, because that's sort of what it is. So this is when I begin building my little cafe, and then that's the path that I added in right there, next to the computers, just so the guests can get up there and sort of have a Matrix experience for themselves. So I thought that was pretty neat. So Now that I have post commentary and not live, I'm trying to decide what I should talk about instead of mirroring what I'm saying in the actual video. I'm really not sure what to do for it. I honestly have no idea. This is, I built futuristic weapons on top of that just because they're guard towers, and I thought, you know, old guns on top of them would actually look pretty cool, so I put guns on top of the guard towers. This is where I end up trying to decide what theming I'm going to use for the cafe, and I end up just using like this separate build. It isn't even like alien scenery. It's freaking like Russian spirally building things. And I'm actually, this is where I was kind of shocked at how much money you actually start out with without having to pay a loan for money or anything. And how you like immediately start out with $60,000 and you don't even have to get a loan. I mean, it gives us a boost for this park, so that way you can build rides with scenery and all that without having to worry about running out of money in such a short amount of time. But I just realized that there are a lot of pre-built designs for wooden roller coaster. That's pretty neat. And then right here I kind of try to figure out like what ride fits in where with the scenery, because it does kind of fit in with the paths in it well, so you know. This is where I begin building. I hope it is. I don't want to keep trying to ramble and talk about things that are irrelevant to the video. I really don't want to do that. Actually, right now I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do about that railroad supports being brown and right there in my face above the white supports that are in front of that too. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's like that. There we go. And right here, the coffee shop, no, the candy shop, that's what that one was, with the Hershey Kiss, that looks like the shop. They look like they were made out of like Play-Doh or plaster and then just thrown into the game on data just out of nowhere. And then right here I finally start building my cafe. I'm just so slow. I even forget to open the freaking shops. That's how late I am. And then I actually theme the cafe out of like, there we go, now I open them. But I named them human like intestines and like brains and everything from like aliens eating the humans. And then the humans are supposed to not realize that they're eating the insides of other humans. So I kind of try to make it cool there. And then I named that one, I forgot what I named this one. We'll see what I named it here. Human juice. Oh yeah, that's right. Human juice. I thought I named it like blood or something like that, because it has a red roof and I was like, blood. Perfect example of what you should name that shop. So, and then I unlocked water feature theming, and then I realized that I changed it to only scenery for some reason. I guess it's just because, oh yeah, I wanted it because I wanted space theming, so I kept it on and I waited for that so I could have the benches for the alien invasion area of this park. So. And then I kind of go over how much I like the scenery I made in front of the station for Mine Train. I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. And I also put in the abstract walls under the station, so that way it's not just like the station and then wooden boards under it. That would look kind of silly, so I added in the abstract walls. And then another thing I did, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I also changed the prices of Mine Train because I also forgot that you could make your own prices for the rides, so I changed the price to like $4 or something like that. So that's what I did. So now that you pretty much already know what's gonna go down, I might as well talk about a few things. It's actually another great challenge at the park. They put in no entry signs, so that way guests won't go to the unwanted areas, but then you also have to remember to take out the no entry sign so that the guests can go to the area you want them to go to. It's important to not forget about that. Okay, I got sidetracked again. Anyways, so now that I know what I'm gonna do and what I talk about around now is I kind of want to start off by giving a shout out to Flux Trance and Master84. They kind of inspired me to make a Let's Play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And from watching them and reading their video descriptions and asking questions, I kind of got a little help on how to record these videos with microphone like this and then gain volume at the same time. And yeah, I kind of still sound like an amateur because I'm doing post commentary, but it isn't my fault. Like, I really don't know how. Like, it happened around like 24, 25 minutes. You'll see what happens. The game just poops out back to the, I like how I say poops out, but it just goes back to the desktop screen, and I don't even know why it does that. It just happened. I honestly don't know how, but it just happened. I'm confused as to how that happened. I do not know how that happened. Like, all of a sudden the game just goes back to the main menu, or no, like the game is still going and it's still recording. I even went back into the game and then I stopped recording because I thought it wasn't recording, because obviously you can't start recording Hypercam 2 Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 outside of the game. And then I went back into the game and it went back on Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and I got like so mad because I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, I was really stoked about, I was just so confused at the moment. I was just like, what the hell is going on? I got really mad. Because I was so mad at what was going on. So, yeah, you'll see it happen. Happens around 24, 25 minutes into the episode. I still, to this very moment, even after a few hours after I recorded this, still cannot figure out how that happened. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I actually had to go out to Best Buy and buy some speakers because that's the only way to record this game with game audio, because I tried doing it with just regular with just headphones, and Stereo Mix couldn't record the audio that was coming out from the headphones for some reason. I don't know why. It just wouldn't, because freaking, I don't know why they have to make things so complicated like that. So I had to go out and I bought new speakers, and now that I have my speakers, I kind of have that I can now get game audio on with Hypercam too, so that's a good thing. So I won't have to, there won't be any more confusion. And hopefully the next episode will be better, because it will be live commentary. It won't be post like this one is. And I will have, it'll probably be a longer video. It'll be like an hour long. And I'm probably not going to use Windows Movie Maker to edit and all that stuff, because from what I've seen, Sony Vegas is so much better. So hopefully after this video, like I made an intro and like a little credits thing at the end. It's just temporary just for this video. I'm not gonna keep it, because I don't want to keep using Windows Movie Maker. I want to get experience and start using Sony Vegas really badly, because it's awesome for movie editing and all that stuff. So once I get Sony Vegas, whether it be really just the trial version or the full version, I'll try to get the full version, but if not, I'll still try to use Sony Vegas the best I can, and start editing my videos with that. And then like within the next few days or hours or whatever, I'll have thumbnails and hopefully maybe a background, or the other way around, for my channel and my videos. So I'm just trying to get big as fast as possible. I don't like to wait for things that I want. I do it all the time, and you learn to cope with it, but you know, that's just a part of life you gotta go through. So to kind of update myself in this commentary on the video, as you can see, I built that little building there. It looks pretty cool in my opinion, I thought. I always think I could do better, but you know, not everybody's perfect, so you know, oh well. I kind of have difficulty trying to get the wall to come from the control, and I'm just like, come on, get on it, and yeah, there we go, and it hops on there. I'm actually thinking about building a monorail above the entrance of the park that goes all the way around the park, instead of just having that one monorail on the other side of the park that just kind of does nothing. So, you know, hopefully within time I can start that, because it's also kind of something I wanted to do. And I was gonna actually, I showed it earlier, I was gonna build the pre-built Transformers or Transformation LIM launch roller coaster to the left of the building that you see on the screen right now. I was gonna build the pre-built dueling LIM coaster for that little area, because I did it on my last transformation file, and I thought it looked pretty cool, so I was like, yeah, I might do this. So who knows, maybe not, maybe, I don't know. It all depends on how hasty I take things with this park. So, and I still have to get better at doing these Let's Plays. This is my first episode, so hopefully the next and the following will be better than this one. And it's kind of you feel like you have to be quiet when you're like family and junk is walking around the house, and you're kind of just trying to record this video at the same time, because like right now my parents are talking, and it's kind of just like, come on, stop talking. They're probably hearing me say that right now, and they're withholding themselves from saying something because they know I'm recording my voice. But at the same time, they're kind of mad, because they're like, he's being, you know, a little bug, or no, I'm just kidding. My parents love me, but they're probably just like awkward. So that's how I feel right now. Like I don't like how my computer's in my loft, so I have to like be quiet every time I'm not alone in my house, which kind of sucks. And honestly, I feel like I could have done a better job at building this building that I built right here for the cafe. I really do. Like, I felt like I could have done a better job, so I might make a few changes to it in the next episode. It's just a dang good thing that I don't spend the whole episode building just the cafe. Basically what I do in this episode is I build the cafe and a ride, also with the building on the ride. So, and that's all I do in this episode, unfortunately, and then with all the other scenery that I do in front of the entrance of the park. So that's kind of all that episode 1 has to offer. I'm sorry, I wish I could have done more, but I gotta get better with making these buildings and get just as good as Flux Trance is at these. So but it'll come in time. And I just think it's so weird how I made this building gray. Like, I honestly don't know why I made this building look gray. I really don't. I should have made it like, I don't know, that one color that I liked on wooden roller coasters that was with black and white. It was like, it wasn't burgundy, it was like, it was next to the dark red, I think, on the color scheme. I don't know what the color's actually called, but something, I don't know. But anyway, Christmas is right around the corner. It's the day before Eve. Hope you guys are having a great break and everything. And whoa, I don't know how the camera shook there. I think I like shifted I moved around in my chair, and I think I did something to the monitor or something. I like shook. I guess that's how the monitor shook there. I can't remember how that happened, honestly. But it makes me laugh. Like, I knew it was gonna happen in the video because I saw it on another video I saw on YouTube, but I was like, oh, I hope that doesn't come out in the video. And I just saw it, so oh well. I'm not really that upset with it though. It wasn't that bad. I thought it'd be worse, so you know, oh well. And anyways, yeah, so Christmas is right around the corner. Hope you guys have an awesome Christmas. Hope you get what you put on your list for Santa Claus. I hope I get what I want to, but you know, Christmas isn't all about what you want. You know, it's about celebrating the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ, who died for our sins. The Lord Jesus, and how, you know, giving is better than receiving. I know you've heard that maybe 1,000 times, but here I am to remind you and tell you again, because it really is important. You know, giving definitely is more important than receiving, and you know, because like kids in Africa, you know, they don't have nearly as much stuff as we have, and we take a lot of things we have in the States for granted, so we should really value what we have, because there's a lot of people, not just in Africa, in this whole world, that don't have what we have. Just whoever doesn't, you know, there are a lot of people that don't have what we have. And ooh, I smell something really good, because I'm having dinner here very soon, probably after I'm done making the commentary. It smells like pancakes and waffles, which I love pancakes and waffles. And then yeah, this is where I build like the little alien tower things that go around the building. But a thing I want you guys to comment on below is if any changes to this cafe building, what should the changes be, and if any, what should they be? And like, if you like the building, if you don't like the building, you know, give your opinions on it, because I'd really love to see what you guys have to say about it. And I need subscribers like mad right now. I know right now I have 0 at the time of recording my voice to this video. I have none, but I'm hoping for my channel to grow eventually. I have a lot of great stuff planned for my viewers and subscribers, so just as long as my video keeps my channel keeps growing, and as I get more subscribers, hopefully I learn a lot from what I make in my videos and how I make my videos, and because I still to this day don't know how to use Sony Vegas, even though I really want to use it, because a lot of people use it, and it's a software that I really would love to use in the future. Also, I have a program, GIMP, I already have for making thumbnails and backgrounds. That's what I'm going to use for those two things. Just like every other popular person on YouTube has those, so. And then hopefully before I know it, I'll have enough Let's Plays, and then I'll be able to look back on this video and be like, huh, look at me, I was such an amateur. Like right now I'm probably watching it in the future and I'm like, oh, I did such a terrible job. Or I could appreciate the fact that this was my first video and that I thought I did a great job on it, which hopefully I'll do that. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do in the future. I'm probably thinking, oh, I looked great, or oh, I looked ugly back then, or I was broke or whatever, you know. But oh yeah, this is where it happens. See how I did nothing and the video just kind of crapped out. Um, yeah, those are my programs to the left that my computer, I guess, just wanted to show in this video. I don't really know why, but yeah. And then look at this. This is something miraculous. I go back to record a second, and bam, it just starts recording again. Like, I honestly thought you had to go into roller coaster tycoon 2 first, then it'll start recording. I didn't know you could actually leave and then go back into the game and it would still be recording. Like, I was really surprised. Oh, sorry, I got something stuck in my teeth. But I was really surprised that happened. I was like, holy crap. And then right here, I'm just kind of like shocked as to how that happened. You know, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I was like so mad because this was my first video. Like, I got pretty mad. Like, I was aggravated, so I kind of saved the game, and then I quit, and then I go back in, and then as you can see, I'm just kind of like, I'm done with this, blah. And then right here is when I pick it back up. In the next half of my video, hey guys, it's Mixed Swayers. No, I'm just kidding. I actually forgot to say my YouTube username at the beginning of this episode. I'll remember to do that in the next one. Because I didn't in this one, and I know I probably should have, but oh well. But yeah, we're halfway through this video. Getting kind of tired of talking. I don't know what else to talk about. Kind of confused. Right here, I kind of make the middle tower a bit higher since the balcony with the door goes like the elevation of it goes above the roof, so I kind of have to make the roof of that a little taller, so that's what I do here. But yeah, and still, if you think I should make any changes to that building, if you think it looks good, if you think it looks bad, tell me, drop a comment below. It'd be awesome. I'm probably gonna annotate that. But anyways, and if you have any suggestions as to what coasters or whatever I should build in this park, if you have anything like that, please let me know. I'll be glad to use subscriber suggestions, or just viewer suggestions in general if I don't have any subscribers. It depends on how many I have, I guess, by that point. Yeah. So, and then I kind of like, yeah, I drop the aliens down, like, yeah, they're like, that's where they're spawning. And then they kind of like go into the building and then attack people. And that's kind of how and why I named the cafe how it is. I named it Alien Cafe right there, and why I named the shops in the cafe, and just how they got their names. That's how, because of the aliens. So yeah, I think that's the final product of the building. So again, if you have any suggestions as to what I should do to continue the building's production, please drop a comment below. Oh yeah, and I love this part. I was so happy to do this. Like, I'm so glad I did this too. This is something Mask84 did in his Winter Wonderland Let's Play. He named a guest Chuck Norris, and then he put the info icon on him. And that's kind of what I did, because I just randomly clicked a guess, and his name was Denzel, and then he immediately reminded me of Denzel Washington, so I decided to rename him Denzel Washington, even though his last initial isn't a W. I was just kind of like, I just like how his name is Denzel, because he immediately reminded me of Denzel Washington, so I'm kind of glad I did that. So now I have a little character walking around my park. So yeah, 232 guests at this point. I have my little food court set up, and this is where I begin building my first ride, and it's the 4D Max. I don't believe I finished. No, I don't think I finished the station. I build quite a large amount of the station in this episode. And yeah, that's kind of a weird glitch in that ride right there, how it kind of goes over the entrance. But I'm gonna finish the entrance, or no, the station building in the next episode. and then I'll go on like a roller coaster, I'll build another ride or something like that. I keep like screwing up my words in what I'm saying. That's something I need to get better at in my Let's Plays, because I don't want to do this anymore in the future. I really hope I don't either. I really don't want to keep like saying something and then I'll be like, oh wait, I mean actually, or something like that. Like what I'm saying right now, for example. Like I wouldn't be saying this right now if only I hadn't like messed up what I say so much. So I hope I don't do that anymore. I'm just kind of trying to point out my mistakes that I'm making right now, but you know, mistakes aren't made to be pointed out. I don't really care, you know, how many mistakes I make, as long as I make a good video, and I'm satisfied with it. Then hopefully my viewers will be satisfied with it as well. So that's not something I'm very worried about. So I actually, for the 4D Max, I push it back a little bit because I thought the queue line was too short, and you'll see me do that here very shortly. My dog just barked. You gotta be kidding me. My dog barks like all the time. Sometimes my dog will just, I can't see, I said bog. Okay, I'm gonna ignore what I just said. So, my dog barks at just the most unnecessary times, and just like my dog is like, my dog thinks that my mom is her mom too. Like that's how close she is to my mom, and it's just so, like, I mean, it's kind of touching, but at the same time, I mean, like, she cares about us other people in the house as well, but like my dog is obsessed with my mom. I guess it's just because she's the only other female in my house. Like I don't have any sisters, and my brother and my dad, so she's the only other female specimen in my household. So yeah. I named this ride, here's where I push it back, and I named this ride Space Raiders. And that's where I push it back, and then I extend the queue line, and then delete the queue line first, and then I delete the pathways. So yeah, man, I can't believe how you can just like stand putting in this much commentary into one video. It must get tiring talking for an hour long. Like I'm not having very fun doing this just because this isn't live commentary, and I really wish that it was, but unfortunately it isn't. I know this video is going to probably look completely different from videos in the future, just because number one, it'll have live commentary, and number two, hopefully I won't be using Windows Movie Maker, because that's what I did to do this video. And hopefully I won't have to use Windows Movie Maker, you know, anymore in the future. But with these long videos will kind of prohibit me from getting into the habit of making like so many videos in one day, because I did that on another channel of mine. I kind of don't want to reveal what it is. I might in the future, but it doesn't really matter. It didn't have a lot of videos. It had no more than like 20, and I used Hypercam when I like didn't know how to like change the settings, and I was younger, so I didn't know what to do. But now I kind of do, now that I'm back into PC games and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, back to the subject I was trying to talk about with the videos. I'm gonna try to like limit myself to like one per Let's Play per day. Like I don't want to make more than one episode for a Let's Play in a day, just because it'll wear me out. And there might be a time when I do 2 in one day, just if I have the time, but most likely I will not have the time to make 2 in one day. So I doubt that I will. Like I really do. Like, and I kind of don't want to, because it'll be a lot of work, especially with Sony Vegas when I get that, because it'll be a lot. So I'm probably not gonna, I mean, like if I have another game I'm doing a Let's Play on, like I'll make an episode in that, and then maybe in this game as well, or if it's a different Park and Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I'll do a episode of that and Transformation as well. But just like if crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, see, there I go again with it. But you know, again, like I said, hopefully I won't do this in live commentary when I do Let's Plays. So I hope I gave a better introduction as well. I didn't give a great introduction. This is my first video, and I didn't even say what my YouTube username was. I don't even know why I did that. I was just like, hey, this is my first episode of Let's Play Crushing 2. What's your number? You know, I did something like that. I was like, I don't know why I did that. I sound like such a fool. But yeah, Mick Swears is how you pronounce my YouTube username. Just so you don't go like LVL. Like I named it Mick because I played this online game called RuneScape, and then this guy made the M like that instead of like Mr. But then I was like Mick. So yeah, and that's how I kind of came up with that username. And then one of my friends the other day called me Mick Swagger, and then kind of mixed in with my last name, which I won't say, goes with Swears. So that's kind of how I named myself Mick Swears, and I thought it was kind of a cool username. So that's my YouTube username. Little history of that for you. And Denzel Washington has bought a funnel cake. So coming up to, let me see, almost 37 minutes of this Let's Play, so I got about 14 minutes left. But I don't know what else to talk about. I honestly don't. I have no clue what I want to talk about now. And the same goes, also want to say, the same goes for like all the other different buildings that I make. You know, if you guys think that I could make this station or building look better in any way, please let me know. I will do my best to try and fulfill the request you make for a building, because I kind of want my subscribers to kind of interact with this park as well. Like, I don't want it to be just about me. Like, I want you guys to be involved as well. You know, this isn't a communist channel. This is a well, I can't really say democratic or democracy. Like, I can't really say it is because it's not. But at the same time, it's not a communist channel. So I don't really know what to say about it. But I'll definitely try, in all seriousness, to try to like do what you guys want me to do, and like what you guys think I should change, and etc. So and then right here I kind of like say, like, I make that little green tube that I make on top of the queue line look like an eye because it's 4D max, and I'm like, yeah, you're looking at a 4D movie. So that's kind of how I named that. And then since it's an alien invasion area of the park, I named the ride Space Raiders, and then changed the film of the ride to Space Raiders, because those are the only 3 you get. And like, you know, what a coincidence that one of the films is Space Raiders. So that's how I gave it that name. So yeah, this is about all I do in this episode. I make the building for Space Raiders. I might make a roller coaster in the next episode, and then that'll be the first ride. I probably add music to that ride, probably like Martian style or maybe modern style, just because it's, you know, it's the time when everybody's like crazy about aliens anyway. So, you know, hopefully I give it a good show in my next episode of this Let's Play. So, oh my god, my dad sneezes so loud. I'm sorry about that. Holy crap. My dad sneezes so loud, my dog barks so loud, my brother talks loud, and my mom calls out for other family members in my household so loud. So every other person, and oh my god, it just did that again. The camera just wobbled again. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. I don't know how it did that. It just happened. I have no idea. Yeah, if you, I'm probably gonna make a few changes that I've been thinking about doing for this, my cafe building, because as I look at it now, it looks pretty cool, but I think I can make it look even better. So Like, I might not take anything out. I might add in and maybe sacrifice some things that are in the building now. But as it is, I'll just increase and add to it. So I'm just trying to make it look the best I can possibly make it. So yeah, and if you're wondering where, if I haven't said this already, where I want to build my LIM launch roller coaster, it'll be to, yeah, I think I did already said it. It's gonna be to the left, like, say you're facing my cafe, it'll be to the left of that. Like, it'll be like under, or now to the left of the screen. It'll be within the gray terrain, in the rocky terrain. That's where the coaster will be. Denzel Washington is doing the queue line for Space Raiders. And then I kind of try, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, like, try to, like, relate and sort of compare and contrast how me and Denzel Washington do things and, like, what I would do. So, like, say, for example, like when Denzel Washington bought a funnel cake, I'll be like, yeah, I like funnel cakes, and I'll just kind of, like, give a little summary and history of, like how I like funnel cakes, and like what would happen if I ate one, like, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. And I make it red, because just to, like, mix in the colors, green and red, and they're also Christmas colors, so it's kind of like, hey, what a coincidence, you know. This is also a pretty difficult part, because as you can see, like, along the railroad, there's a lot of like, I don't know, like, what scenery I'm gonna make for that little area. So, like, on the right and left of where the train is on the screen right now, like, I don't know, like, what scenery I'm gonna put in there. Like, if you guys have any ideas, I'd be glad to try my best to use those ideas. Sorry, I'm kind of tired right now. I'm gonna go see, like, a Christmas light show tonight, after I get done recording this. I'll hopefully get next episode up tomorrow. I might use Windows Movie Maker for that episode as well. I don't know yet. I want to use Sony Vegas, and I'll try to get Sony Vegas. If I can get it tomorrow, maybe my mom will be like, yeah, you can get it for Christmas, so. But hopefully I can get Sony Vegas as soon as possible, so I can start editing my videos with that software, because I really want to use it. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about now. The video ends in about 8 minutes, I want to say. About 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes. I don't even do a whole lot else to this station. I kind of just, like, screw around and try to come up with what else I'm going to do on it for it as junk. So I'll try to make some other things. I was even thinking about making that second floor of the cafe. I was even thinking about doing that. Like, I was thinking about, like, where the second floor is, like where the second set of windows are. I was thinking about making a path that goes behind it, where, like, the back of the where you see the cafe right now. And I was thinking about making, like, a little stairwell there and making it still look like it was in, like, the 50s. Like I originally planned for the cafe, and then just kind of, like, going up to that second level of where the windows are. So, and I don't know about up to the that little roof right there with the balcony. Maybe not there, but and maybe, like, where it's open, maybe I'll have, like, a bench there and kind of, like, hanging out there. So, like, it's kind of like one of those hotels where, like, it sticks out in the middle, but then you have, like, walls all around you, so it's kind of like an island balcony sort of thing. I don't know exactly what they're called. And right here I get mad because the guests are, like, trashing up the pathway right there, so I kind of build trash cans. And then this is when I spawn in some more handymen and mechanics, and then give them patrol areas. Patrol areas are also very important to have, so that way you don't just have a bunch of random handymen and mechanics walking around because then they could go anywhere. And if you have specific handyman, specific mechanics for certain areas, then your park will be a whole lot more organized that way. So it's very important that you have those patrol areas. Yeah, I've completely ran out of things to talk about. Thankfully, but not thankfully, at the same time, the video is ending soon, so yeah, I'm really stoked about finishing this park. I think if I can really improve myself at this Let's Play and improve how I do things in the game and just how I build, I believe I'll make this into a super awesome park, and possibly one of the best parks that I've ever made, because it's hard to build something that you don't like and then try to keep it there, or it's hard to like build something and decide what you're gonna do on the spot. So that's just something I gotta get better at, and I think it'll come in time. I think I'll get better at it eventually. Like to this day and to this moment, I'm still thinking of ways I can improve myself with all this, just like Let's Playing in general. You know, I know this is my very first video, but as like the history of this channel grows, you know, hopefully I'll be able to, hopefully I will grow and gain experience in Let's Play making and all the other good stuff. So I hope and pray you guys support and show your love by comment, rating, and subscribing. It'll really mean a lot, and it'll motivate me to make even more videos and Let's Play, and do a lot of more interactive things, like I said earlier, with subscribers. You know, like I have a PlayStation 3. You know, I'll probably put my PSN tag in my channel description, so you guys know what my PSN is. You know, we'll play at Call of Duty or something, you know, someday. So hopefully I'll be able to start doing that soon, and then I'll do like some things other people do, like they kind of like explain, you know, like what they do in their everyday life and how they don't just do YouTube, because, you know, and maybe I'll do that later in the future. So yeah, I kind of like mess up the lighting with the scenery right here. I'm kind of like, whoa, what's going on? And then I correct myself. So I'm actually coming to very close to the end of this video. Let me check. It is around, yeah, I got about 3 minutes left in the video, so I'll have to wrap this up very soon. And yeah, I'm about 25 seconds ahead of the Audacity file. So, and then yeah, I'm probably gonna keep this though, just because it looks pretty cool, how like the little matrix thing and how it goes over it. And I end up making the vertical sign for the name. Oh, my dog, oh come on, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, like if my dog walks anywhere, my mom, you know, my dog will immediately hop on it wherever my mom is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to in this very soon, because I'm about to go eat dinner, and once I get done with that, I'll be able to continue doing other things. And then next episode, I surely can almost promise that it will be live commentary, and I really hope that it is, because I don't want a situation like this to happen again, where I have to go back and do post commentary. And it is pretty embarrassing doing it on, you know, your first video of the new channel. So hopefully I'll be able to get, you know, oh, see, I'm doing that again. I have to but I'm confident, and then I'll do better next time. So I guess I'll just wrap it up here, because the video is about like 51 minutes long. So thank you guys for watching episode 1 of Let's Play Car Tycoon 2 Transformation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I try to make it as entertaining as possible, even though it's late commentary. Next episode will be much better, I promise. So yeah, my parents want me to come down and eat dinner now, so I'm gonna go down and eat dinner and then maybe hop on the next episode. So hope you guys enjoy this episode. Like I said, next one will be much better. Sony Vegas, I'll try to get on that. And yeah, I wrap things up here. So that's about it, guys. Still running out of things to say till the end. Yeah, so I don't have to find anything else to talk about now. At least it saves me the worry of doing that. So yeah, this is where I kind of finish up right here, and I would be saying comment, rate, and subscribe like around now, but the end of the episode ends about right around now. So see you guys later. Peace.